couple of hours, and I'm very happy that you're here. So let's get started. All right, we got Towers of Doom. What is this? Why is everything so loud? Okay, you're playing Zeratul. I actually like your guys' comp. Green build, and you go Void Prison, obviously.
Love watching your streaming grow, dude. So proud of you.
Thank you, Dutch Nasty, for the resub 3 months. I go over all of my subs after each game. So if I don't give you enough of a shout out, just wait until the end of the game and we will talk about it. Thank you so much. Okay, so you're up against a Sonya, a Thrall. Thrall, nothing too crazy. The only real thing that you have to consider is the fact that they have a way of stopping your instant kills in the Kharazim. And this Genji can also get onto you after you've opened up on somebody. So those are basically the two big things that you should be thinking about heading into this game. And there's also just one other thing that can just bring you out of cloak very, very easily. And I'm sure you know what that is.
Yeah, the Johanna blind.
Exactly.
1. Let the battle begin.
That being said, top lane is pretty neutral. However, Sonya is definitely a target that you can be looking for. Your job this game is basically to be trying to find lone targets. It's pretty much the whole point. Soaking where you can, and you can threaten this Sonya a whole bunch. She's got tough as nails, so that kind of sucks. But a lot of your damage is spell-based anyways. But the main thing is just the Genji, because you don't want to gank Sonya and then have Genji be there afterwards, because it's high chance that you actually lose that trade. So if you can keep eyes on Genji and then try to gank solo laners, that's the way to do it. And then obviously your guys' level 10 is going to be huge with the Diablo. Is this pre-rework Diablo?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Against better teams, you have to be cautious about blinking in like this. Okay, why is everything so darn loud? I'm on 3% volume. Early like this, especially in a 5v5, yes, condemns down, it's still blinking in is very, very bold. You should just walk up to the wave like you did, Q, auto attack somebody, maybe W somebody, and then blink away if you're worried. But blinking in like that is just asking to have damage traded onto you, and I promise against more organized players, better players, this is going to hurt you as you climb. Oh, almost got you. Why is everyone still mid?
I ended up having to solo lane for a bit because no one wants to move for mid this game.
All right. So you're just catching the wave. This is all right. So right here, when you walk up to this Kharazim, make him chase you for his damage. Don't let him just do it for free. So watch this. Hit him, but now walk downwards and come in to force him to follow you and at least do something to get that damage. Because like right now you're just standing still and trading back onto, I guess, him. But look at your health bar compared to his off of that. So just walk down like this and then come back in. The Vorpal's fine. Yeah, make him follow you in like this. If he wants to get the damage, make him work for it, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm like 99% sure if you trade on Kharazim, you're going to lose. That was actually really good, but that was actually way better than his. But you're down. Oh, yeah. See, this is the scary part, not knowing where he is. Because you just die off this now. See, he should have played that way better. So if he were better, he would have just walked up here, queued up to Genji, and Genji would have killed you. And then you would have had no way of killing him. Vorpal Blade is up in 2 seconds, but If he were a better player, you die here and he lives 100%. Ooh, that was so close though. And the big takeaway here is just you have to know where Genji is when you make plays like that. That's the biggest thing. That's what I was kind of saying as soon as we got into this game. You can make plays, but if you know where Genji is, if you don't, then it all of a sudden Genji can be here, Genji can be here, Genji can be anywhere, and he will engage on you from out of fog, and it's really, really difficult to deal with.
Yeah, I don't think I was paying attention to the map there.
It's all good. Here we go. Dang, that's actually really difficult to fight into. I was thinking you could have committed harder onto her, but I'm pretty sure you still just lose that trade if all she does is spin.
I didn't think I would win it because she had toughest nails.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying here too. It's just, even though technically like you didn't do anything wrong mechanically there, you'll still just lose trades on her because of it. This is a very weird split for the first objective, but can't really complain. It's Hero League. So you're really, really lucky that he catches the spear there. Man, everyone has... Oh gosh, this is so brutal, man. Oh, no.
I got something cap? I'm not sure.
Pardon me?
Should I have just bothered, just left the cap alone?
Yeah.
I really would have got it if I didn't.
Honestly, that's what I think. Let them 3v3 and then just play wave side. Push this in, grab the globe, see what happens. Let this push in. But like, I think even just blinking in and looking for the stall. Does he get it if you don't do it? Diablo has stalled there. Oh, and now he just completely concedes positioning. So they do get... Oh, he misses his scatter too. Does he have... No, he... What? Where's his... Oh, he Sonic Arrows here? Oh, okay, so Hanzo plays this one poorly. But, okay, so you get the stall, which is so bold. If this spear lands onto you, your health is down to the G, and she's spinning, and there's nothing to stop her. But that, I thought, was the biggest point right there, where you go back in. Right now, everything's stalled and Earth Ally's down. Walk back lane side and clear the minion wave, and then just play out the pace of the fight. Or you can go try bottom lane, but I think actually just clearing the wave and playing this fight out safely is probably your better choice. It's just trading into the Earth Ally, into the Sonya like this when she's got stacks. It's like, it's so difficult.
Yeah, no damage goes out.
But if you wait for the fight, let's just consider for a second. Okay, let's consider you're here, okay? You're a little bit healthier too because you've got, you make this stall, but you walk away. Okay, so you're down here now, you're a little bit healthier, you grab the globe, so you're at about the E in your health bar. Let's just wait. So they just commit completely here. I guess it would be onto like an Uther, but imagine if Uther dies and then you recommit onto this fight. I'm pretty sure you kill 2 of them for sure with Uther heals coming through. We have the question, shouldn't Zera be mirroring Genji? Yeah, but here he's playing top side. And I think they can get like in, this isn't HGC, right? This is Hero League. So I have to always keep that in, like I can say like 100% what everything should be, but I don't think that's the best way of doing community coaching. Because like this is not what you would see in an HGC match. So I have to give my information based off of what I'm seeing here. HGC is never, you know, 3v3 on the top point on the first rotation of the objective. That just never happens. It's usually the contest is here. And honestly, what usually happens on the first objective is you stay out of vision completely and you wait for one person to show here, like a Dahaka. Usually it's going to be their, oh wait, so we have the Dahaka. Usually it's going to be our Dahaka here and their Sonya here. And sometimes Genji will be here and sometimes Zeratul will be here. And it's like this game of playing out of vision. And then when he starts to try to channel the Sonya, you walk in and you stop it. And then all of a sudden, you know, Dahaka catches your side, and then he can teleport in for a 2v1, and then your team just plays safe back with Hanzo and stalls, and then after you guys get the cap, you can rotate down and try to take 2. That's kind of, or 3 even if you get this second one, but that's kind of how Zeratul is supposed to be played on this map. Does that make sense at all, what I just explained?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, obviously here we're not seeing that at all, and I think the only bad part is just you committed too hard into this fight. So with your W, you don't have to throw it yet. Just be a little bit more patient and wait for Thrall to get to a position. Yeah, both of you guys do it. Both of you guys throw your skill shots way too early because he can just dodge forever. Wait until he cannot dodge. Do you understand the concept of where if he dodges like this and puts him, because doing that puts him in bad positioning. He's trying to bait out your cooldowns, but if you don't spend the cooldowns, he trades so down off of that movement because you're just continually doing damage to him, and he's putting himself in a position that is further and further from being safe. And then eventually his only way of living is beelining it for safety. And as soon as that happens, it makes it so much easier for you to use your skill shots. Neither of you guys had to use your skill shots at that point. You could have just kept chasing in, auto attacking, and like right there, you can hit him with, like right here, he's not going to dodge down from there. He knows he has to run away. I actually think it would have been easiest for you to throw your W like right here. It's basically impossible for you to miss this one. You just throw it in this direction, or even that direction, or this direction. It hits him every time. Having something to draw on my screen would actually be very, very cool. Oh, you don't get the auto attack off. I was going to say, this is actually likely a kill. So this is good, but you wormhole him, but you don't get off an auto.
Wait, I think I tried, but the dodge blocked it.
Oh my gosh, it's true. I thought Hanzo got all of his dodge. Never mind. That's why I said missed. That makes sense. Okay, I was like, wait a second, what happened? Because that would have been a kill. There's so many blocks on their team. Oh my gosh. When did you pick Zeratul in the draft?
I don't completely remember. I think it was after Genji Thrall.
Okay. I wonder. Yeah, you would definitely kill him if you saved your Vorpal, because you use it on Johanna just to get positioning in the wave. You use it like right here. If you didn't use this and just walked in and tagged Sonya with an auto attack and a Q right here, she dies.
No, yeah, she does die.
Yep, because that's just one more auto attack, which you would have gotten off of Vorpal. It's nice that your job isn't really to soak this game. I can't believe that we have a Hanzo that's W build and we haven't been getting this camp, though. That's actually insane to me. You said this is Diamond?
I think this game was like high Diamond 1 and low Master or something.
Okay. That's crazy to me. Full W build, no camps. Nice. You get baited in. Yeah, honestly, at this point, like, even if you guys get the one, this is tough. You should have just blinked over this way, and you don't have tap for another 87 seconds. That's actually tough. Where's your support? Up here. I think it's worth to even just give this if you're you, or just go play lane side, but trying to stall, like, remember, it's not your job to stall when you have a Hanzo on your team. This Hanzo has like unlimited stalls, so let's even see if he played right to step up to this. But yeah, here, should really just blink over this way.
Can Hanzo stall from there?
Yeah, with his E. Like, he just keeps doing this, though. This is
He
insane.
chucked it in the middle of nowhere, though, so...
Still, I think it's worth giving up the cap instead of you trying to do everything yourself. It's the part of climbing in Hero League, man. You gotta sometimes just take it. Or even if you just played over here and you didn't die here, like, this is just a quick wormhole kill. This is another kill. That's what you gotta play. You're trying to carry too hard, and I can tell. Like, you're trying to do everything yourself. You try to do everything yourself up here. You try to do everything yourself down here, which is like, I want to say it's a bad mentality to be in, because you don't have to do that right now. Like, look at these juicy targets. Imagine if you're just up right here. Boom. E over Q. W. Dead. 2 people. Just gone. Wormhole back. People will get to this point in their health bars. Do I still think Hanzo's a good pick? Absolutely. I think he's one of the best heroes in the game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I think I've noticed that I play way too aggro when I went through my own replays.
Yeah. And honestly, that's such an easy thing to fix too. Just a little bit more patience, a little bit more trust in your team. Not even trust in your teammates, just trust in the fact that you know your opponents will unfavorably trade out their health bars. You have to avoid to get out of this one right here. You still die too. Okay, so this, oh, let's have a look at mid. Ah, so they 100% show that they're coming top. So this is one thing I did want to bring up to you, because you were mentioning earlier you thought that maybe you just didn't pay attention to your minimap enough when Genji was missing. But here is a perfect example. If you are the enemy team right now, what is like the only thing you can do? Catch this and this.
All right.
It's already pushed in. We have 3 down bottom, and we don't see anybody down there. They just showed mid, and then as the minions died, they were leaving top side. So either they were like playing the game of doing this, or like doing this and then this, which is totally something you can do. I do that all the time on minion waves. I will mount up as the minion's dying and then walk this way, and then as soon as it's dead, I'll walk this way just to mess with people if they're watching. But here, if you did see the minion wave, that means you're completely disrespecting your opponents. If you didn't, that means that you need to pay more attention to the minimap, because this is actually information you had. And then you step up onto the wave, and then they just flank you. Yeah, okay, sorry. I guess I just said that what you shouldn't have done, but what you should have done, exactly what his Ariel said in chat. All you have to do, instead, when everybody goes missing like this, so killing the first one, this is fine, but mount up, and now stand still. Right here. And just don't move. And then just wait. Wait for the minion wave. Just sit here and wait. Wait for them to come up, because they won't see you. The minion wave was still too far. You can enter your deep stealth, and then just wait here and see what happens. They'll have no idea where you are. The only way that they could know where you are is if they actually bring open the stats page and watch your XP go up. But then at that point, they're like, it doesn't 100% prove that you're right there. You can even step just outside of the minion range, so like right here, and then soak as well. Or just outside of Fog of War range, I mean. Alright. Oh, that was close. I can't wait for 13 and 16 to hit, just to, because then I'm going to watch you very, very carefully. Ooh, that was actually such a good 7-sided. Wow. What a divine storm. This guy is a legend. You not have Vorpal? Ah. You could have, I guess, if you're just a little bit quicker. You're getting so much Q value. Holy crap. See, like there, you didn't have to Vorpal.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was, actually.
If you saved this, I was wondering if you, because you can get the kill with E, but, and this, I don't blame you for this. This is what you feel like you have to do as Zeratul, but as you get better at him, you will do this less and less, so don't worry about it. But I just wanted to show you real quick. Obviously, you use Vorpal here just because you feel like it will impact more in the fight, and I know that feeling, and I don't blame you, but Vorpal should be up here. And then you get the auto attack onto Genji off of his X strike. Q as well, Vorpal dead. And then you can blink away. So that's one more kill we could have got. Which is actually perfect, because this is 2 kills now we've missed because of Vorpal misuse. That's something that's actually really, really beneficial for you to take away. Yeah, now you go top. Ooh. No, he didn't miss auto attack on the X strike. He got it because he had Vorpal on Genji. Maybe could have gotten a second one, but What is this Hanzo build?
It's the Hero League special.
I absolutely love this build on Zeratul when you hit level 20. It's so fun. Okay, this is actually a Pog champion play right here. Yeah. Okay, you have everything. This guy is not taking damage. Right here, you could have done one fun thing. You probably see it too. You just... Oh wait, never mind. It wasn't off cooldown. That. Whoops, your back key's broken. What is that APOC? You have tap? No, 25. Yeah, hit this minion wave. Honestly, just clear the minion. Yeah, so clear the minion wave faster and back up. So you guys don't care if you get... I was thinking of blinking out and then wormholing back in. So this is just a quick mentality thing I want to talk about. Watch. You don't care about getting another kill. They're already 2 dead. All that matters at this point is that you guys get this cap. So what can help you get the cap is pushing the minion wave in. So just immediately, as soon as you step up to this, auto attack the caster minion once and then just Q. Get the globe, hit some auto attacks to fill up your health with mending strikes, and then just see if they push in. That's all that matters. If Diablo finds an engage, you can blink and use your combo then, but just faster to attack the minion wave. You end up doing it, but I want you to do it quicker. Oh, she's dead. Okay, you missed the Q. No, I was like, I wonder if it's going to be enough. No, it was enough.
If I didn't miss the first Q like an idiot.
Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, so. First off, I don't understand why this Diablo even uses his E, but that's another story completely. Should wait for Sonya to start spinning, then E. But so close. Look at, yeah, that's the only thing that missed. So if you hit that, she dies. Also, Hanzo doesn't even try to W the wall. Oh, nice. Perfect. I don't understand why they're just letting you guys kill him over and over in mid, but we'll take it. Man, I need to play Zeratul more. I love this hero. He's so fun. Okay, so they get bottom. Sucks, but honestly, even I guess you could have just gone bottom. Let's have a look. Your team was getting kills and they felt really good. They don't need you here. You could have gone bottom and cleared this out instead. Or Hanzo could have, or Dahaka could have dug for it. But I don't know if it's your job to do this. I feel like Dahaka should have gotten it. But that is still something you could have done personally. I guess then Dig wouldn't be up for this. One thing I feel like you don't do enough, it's enter into deep stealth. It's like right now you're just in vision, but like you could be here, standing still, out of vision. Alright, we have a question about builds real quick. I don't think so. I think Mending Strikes is better most of the time. The only downside of Mending Strikes versus Shroud of Adun here is the fact that they have so many ways to stop your auto attacks from coming through. Wait, did people even go this talent?
I've seen people do in Hero League, but it's probably not that good.
I don't think it's that great. And Zeratul's sustained fight at 20 is also so stupid with Mending. Okay, hold on. Let's look at this fight. It really sucks that he also, I mean, I guess Apoc's down, it doesn't really matter. Well, they're just all grouping up for your Q, so this feels really nice. Alright, we can't argue about that one. Yeah, immediately go and clear these out. That's the call for sure. Q. Holy, they are selling out for Hanzo. I'm glad you play this fight on the backside. This is exactly what you needed to do down here. Honestly, there's not much more that you can do in this fight, except for just look for a wormhole chunk. Like what you did there is actually really, really good. Even though you guys lose a hero in this, I'm so glad you don't just sit on this backline and commit the entire time. So much better. This is how you should be playing these fights. That's actually super good. Just because the fight doesn't look good doesn't mean you have to try to carry it. So nice job. You just immediately go split off and like get bottom soak first. Or sorry, not bottom soak, mid. We're gonna have everything for this, so this is good. Well, except for Apoc and Storm. We're gonna have nothing for this.
You need to do A though.
Yeah. Oh no, that was so close. Yeah, this is gonna be a really big blink. And he goes back. Yeah, dude, I saw it too. That was so good. Really, really well played. As always, if this is your first time here, I will shout out all of my subs after the replay. That was super good. Nice job.
Thank you.
Baiting over the Q and then wormholing back. Okay, well, oh, yep, there we go. The juke that saves the day. You actually are good at this hero. I'm not saying that as in like I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. It's just, what do I tell you? The biggest thing, a couple times you disrespected your opponents in terms of seeing them, or I guess not seeing them. You saw them like in mid, rotate up, and then you stepped up onto the wave when you should have just been sitting in stealth instead, soaking. The other time it happened bottom when you were trading in. Early game, you blink way too aggressively. You should just be, if you want to get in on somebody, walk up and like auto Q and then walk away, and you can vorpal back in and then blink away. But your big thing early is getting that auto attack onto somebody. And I know it's difficult when they have blocks and stuff, but blinking in for damage is so scary early because you have no way of getting out. And then, yeah, just try not to get into that habit of thinking that you have to carry every fight. It was crazy. It's like we talked about it down here, and I'm like, okay, just don't, like, you traded so hard onto these guys and you like played so aggressive, and then top, you played perfect. You tried to do what you could do, but your team essentially, they positioned up here, which was crazy. They got flanked, like that's all fine, but the fact that you had the patience to just only look for some poke, and then you'd back out and then poke more and then back out, that was fantastic. So nice job. It's like my advice to you down here was, it translated into the fight's top. So that's how you have to play these fights when they don't go well, and I loved seeing it. So nice job. Did you, we didn't even get to level 20, man. That feels bad.
It's so close to 20.
Yeah. Did you have any specific questions for me?
I think you answered everything I had, actually.
All right. Well, thank you so much for submitting this one. I really like getting heroes like this, because we get a lot of, where we got a lot of the Dahakos and Grey Mains and all that stuff, but like very rarely do we get Zeratul in here. So thank you so much for submitting and all that jazz, and really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for doing this.
Of course. Okay, have an awesome evening.
You too.
Bye.